Peace, transcribers. This is Kadera. I'm the very newest um, transcriber here on the channel, and I am here to talk about my experiences, my boyfriend's experiences, what I know, what I don't know, and just to share and build and learn. I'm a 25-year-old lesbian residing in Brooklyn, New York, and yeah, everything else I guess you'll find out during the upcoming weeks. I hope this is um, entertaining, informational, educational, whatever. Just enjoy as I will try to myself. Okay. So the topic this week is talking about our experiences and how we have changed or transitioned with our boyfriends. Yeah. How have I changed? I think the only way that I've changed is I've been very aware of my boyfriend and how people view him and the different things that I need to take in consideration, like my behavior and how that affects how people view him, and just how important it is. Like, the more feminine I am, the more masculine he looks, and the way he's perceived that way, and just being very sensitive to his feelings and how things are happening and how he's experiencing them. That's about it. Do I think that I have behaved, that I have changed my behavior? Shut up. No, I don't think my behavior has changed at all, actually. My friends and community has changed a little bit just because, well, I identify as a lesbian, and I guess my boyfriend did too as well for a while, and I used to only hang out with lesbians, really. And now I guess a lot of them treat trans men differently than they do lesbians and other queer people, and so because of that, I've just felt sort of like not a part of, well, a part of that community, but like I have zero tolerance for people being disrespectful or not understanding of trans men in particular, but trans people, and so with that, I've just not really been hanging out with them as much. But other than that, my community hasn't really changed. My friends haven't disappeared or anything like that, but just as far as me finding new relationships and people to be in my life, yeah, not so much. Not too many new people because of it. How have my feelings about gender changed? I don't think my feelings about gender have changed at all. I've always, well, not always, but for the past, I'd say like 5 or 6 years at least, I've definitely believed that gender is something that lies on a spectrum, and no one is either male or female. I just feel like people are on a line somewhere between the two, and some people are just closer to male, some people are closer to female, or closer to women, or closer to man, and yeah, and so that hasn't really changed, but I think my ideas about how important those things are has changed, because I never really saw the importance or felt the importance of gender or sex in my life. Yeah, so I just never understood. Yeah, my feelings about my own sex and gender, well, dating a trans person and being hyper aware of gender and sex has made me realize, I think, that I don't necessarily care about my gender or my sex very much, aside from the fact that I want to be a mother more than anything in the world. And so for me, like, just thinking about that and what that means, in contrast to my boyfriend, where right now sex and gender is everything, is just something that is new. I definitely identify more on the female side of the spectrum. However, I don't feel very attached to being a woman or feminine or whatever, although my presentation is quite feminine most of the time. So yeah. How my feelings changed towards my boyfriend? Well, that's sort of interesting because we were friends for several years before we actually got together, and his coming into his maleness has coincided with the beginning of our romantic relationship, and so I guess our feelings have changed for each other simultaneously, and I'm not sure if I can separate that from his identifying and transitioning. He hasn't physically transitioned yet, so yeah, that's that. And that's it. So, thank you for welcoming me onto the channel. I hope to get to know you guys, and I hope that you get to know me as well. Hey, baby. Yeah. Oh, and this is Asada, my baby puppy. Where are you? Look. Say hi. Okay. Peace, y'all.